Hey, what's going on YouTube? Lost Gamer, and another episode of VGP. I'm going to start calling it VGPs from now on. Before I got into this video, I was really thinking about making a purchase for a new camera, because the camera that I have been using to make my videos is like old school digital camera. Like, I literally just put it on a tripod and just faced it at me, and I couldn't see myself making these videos, so I really guessed like where everything was going. And you know, luckily most of the videos came out pretty good. But I decided instead of buying a new camera, I have a perfectly good iPad mini that I use, and it has a front camera, and I'm deciding to use that to make my videos from now on. My last tag and tubers video, that's what I used, and it came out just fine. So hopefully this will work out well for this video and future videos, and it'll save me hundreds of bucks for buying a new camera. But anyways, I made a pickups video a while back. It was before my last pickup video, and I was in the process of deleting like old videos from my iMovie, and somewhere along the lines it deleted everything. So my last video just got, you know, gone, and I really didn't want to, you know, redo that video. That video was long, and I still don't understand why it was so long. Maybe I was just talking a lot, but most of it was just like gaming related stuff, like accessories, like HDMI cables, cords, shit like that. And something that, you know, I probably wouldn't show you right now, but I did pick up some games throughout that pickup video as well, and I'll show you that stuff here, and I'll just incorporate it all into one video. So I'm going to show you the old stuff that I picked up months ago first, since I didn't get a chance to show you guys yet, and then I'll move on to my recent stuff. Alright, I'm going to get started on these. Guys, I picked up UFC Undisputed 3. I definitely don't need this. I picked it up just for the collection. It was $1. Played the shit out of that game. More hours than I can count that I put into that game, and that game is awesome. Fable, don't need this either. This was $1. Just for the collection as well. Played through that game multiple times too. My favorite one out of the Fable series. Fable 2 was alright. Fable 3 sucks. Anyways, Dark Cloud 2. I don't have this game yet, but thought I'd pick up the guide because I really need to get more RPG strategy guides just to help me get through those games. I'm not the fastest RPG player, and this will definitely help me, you know, get through RPGs, because every time I do take the challenge on and play an RPG, my backlog just stacks way high. So those strategy guides would really help me, you know, get through them. I mean, by any means, I'm not saying, you know, I'm just trying to play through it. I mean, I still enjoy it with the strategy guide, so I don't really see much of them anyway. Alright, I went to the retro store, had a buy two, get one free on PS3 games back then. Sniper, Ghost Warrior, mixed reviews on this. I just thought I'd try this series. I mean, I heard some people say it's really good, some people say it's alright. But I just thought I'd try for myself. It looks pretty fun to me, but I don't know if that will still be true. Bayonetta. This one I've heard mixed reviews as well. Still haven't tried it yet, but I will when I get to it. And lastly is Disgaea 4. Haven't played any of Disgaea games, and a long time ago when I first started like my collecting venture, I came across a collector's edition of Disgaea 4. It was just the contents. It didn't have the game. I only paid $5 for it shipped, and I just held on to it ever since. It's been like 2 or 3 years, but here it is right here. The box. It's in great shape. It just didn't have the game. I mean, all the stuff in it's still there. Even got the goofy airbag. Here's the art book and the little figurine that comes with it. So yeah, I now have the game to complete this collector's edition. So I've been holding on to it for a long time, and I honestly don't know why I even bought it in the first place. But now, since I have the game, it's going here. But this Gaia 4, don't know much of it other than it's a strategy-based RPG, and I don't really play many strategy-based RPGs. Strategy RPGs are a little hard for me, but I played one I really enjoyed on PSP. It was Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions, I believe it was called, and that was a pretty good game. So maybe I'll, spark a new interest on strategy RPGs, or if you guys know one that it would be a good entry to that kind of games. Let me know what kind of games I should look to play first. Alright, if I can close this shit, I will be able to move on. There's airbag in here. Fuck it. Anyways, moving on to more old stuff. GameStop had a price drop sale on a few games. Nothing really special, especially this one, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. A lot of people say it sucks. Remember Me? It was $10 new, but I got a gutted copy. This was recommended by a coworker, and me and him talk about video games a lot at work, and at the time he recommended this, and picked it up. I still haven't got a chance to get to it yet. I'm playing so many games right now, but $10. It's a good time to buy it for that price. This one I just picked up just to pick up because it looks fun to play. Kung Fu Rider, $2.50, like $5 brand new, but I knew they weren't going to have a brand new copy of this, so I picked it up. Looks very fun and weird. You ride on office chairs and grind on shit and ride through cities. The only sealed game was Anarchy Reigns out of that sale. This was $4.99. Don't know much about Anarchy Reigns. If anybody knows about this game, if it's recommended to play or move up on the backlog list, enlighten me on that. Toys R Us had a sale, tag sale a long time ago. Picked up 2 games from there. Luminous Electronic Symphony. This was $6.50, I believe. Not the hugest puzzle game fan, but I played Luminous a couple times, some on the PSP as well, and this is pretty fun. I really enjoyed the music in this game. The soundtrack's very good, and well worth it for $6.50. Just something to pop in the PS Vita and play. Zone of the Enders HD Collection, still sealed. This was $6.50 as well. My 360 has been doing nothing but collecting dust for the past 3 or 4 months, and I just bought this. I never opened it yet. Really haven't had any really interest to turn on the 360. I haven't came across any good games that makes me want to say, oh, I need to play the 360 again. I have this on PS2 already. That's probably why I don't really feel the need to go ahead and play this one. But there's a game I did pick up recently that will make me play the 360 again, which I'll show you later. And lastly, for the old stuff, I picked up Spec Ops: The Line, $15 at Target, and this game is fun as hell. Recommended by a few YouTubers here, and the main reason why I picked this up because some of my buddies here on YouTube that recommended this game don't play military shooters, like Devil May Cry and Crack Lotus. Both mentioned this game, and both aren't military shooter fans, like, at all. Well, I wouldn't say at all, but barely. And for them to, recommend a game, a military shooter at that, I definitely had to try it. $15 retail, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Anyways, I mean, it's well worth $15 to play. And this game is awesome. Storyline, crazy. And you know, I love the gameplay in it. I mean, third-person shooters, I really enjoy third-person shooters. I haven't played one in a long while. The last one I really enjoyed was Tomb Raider. So definitely recommend this game if you haven't played it already. It is cheap, well worth the money, and well worth the time to play it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to my recent stuff. Have a pretty decent amount of stuff here as well. Not like crazy stuff, but I'm gonna start off with the Goodwill stuff that I found. First, I found an Xbox One controller. It was $24.99, boxed complete. It was basically brand new, other than it was open once or twice. The batteries, like, they were still in the shrink wrap, still in it. The papers are all still in it. The controller itself works very well, very clean. So I don't know how it ended up at the Goodwill, but I know Asian Sleepy found this just as well at his Goodwill, $24.99. Funny coincidence, you know, we both found the same controller, same price, at the same spot, you know. So very happy to get that. I needed a second Xbox One controller anyway, and I probably won't ever find one in that good of condition for that price. Let's see, Value Village. I only picked up 2 things there, nothing too special. I picked up another Sega Genesis controller, classic controller, 3-button. That was $1.50, and Pong. Bunch of variations of Pong, $1.60 for the PS1, which I just picked it up. 2 games from the pawn shop. Breath of Fire. Oh, let me get in the damn frame here. Breath of Fire, Dragon's Quarter. Haven't played that yet. And Art of Fighting Anthology. Looks like a pretty fun fighting series. I really haven't played much of Art of Fighting, so not a bad way to get into the series, to have all 3 games in it. So that was $5. That was $5 as well, both complete. If you don't already know, I do not buy incomplete games unless, you know, it's something I really want to play. GameStop picked up 2 games, this 2 different times. First is Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. Probably don't have to talk much about this game. I know a lot of people enjoy this series. I haven't got to it yet, but this is on the top of the, not on the top, but it's near the top of my playlist. So this will be opened and played pretty soon once I finish a few other games. And next is Ninja Gaiden Z Yaiba. Oh, this was $20, by the way. But this was $9.99. This went on sale a little while ago. I've been wanting to play this game for quite some time, and the price drop happened, and you know, I definitely couldn't pass it up. So looks like a very fun game, zombie version of Ninja Gaiden. And yeah, flea market stuff. Lastly, wait a minute, picked up a PS3 navigation controller for the PS Move at Best Buy. This was clearanced out for $9.99. I picked up a charge station from that old Toys R Us sale, but I didn't show it. I'm too lazy to go get it. It is over there on the other side of the room, and I don't want to go get it right now. So all I need is the Move controller now, and I'll be complete with my PS Move set, because I bought the camera too a little while ago. So I'm slowly piecing it together. Okay, now to the flea market shit, the last good stuff, and that'll be the video. I'm gonna start with these first. I picked up a Xbox One charge base and a PS3 charge base. So funny story behind this is the guy that sells this, he's like the guy that gets like defected or fucked up box stuff, and resells them. I mean, basically most of the stuff that he has, like the boxes are crushed or it's been opened before, but the merchandise in it, like the product itself, is like working condition. But if you know, he tells everybody if it doesn't work, just exchange it for another one. He's more than happy to do it. But he's very firm when it comes to prices, and I pass his table all the time when I go to the flea market, and I always look at his stuff just to see if he has anything new. Like today, for example, he got a few Wii U's in and some PS3 bundles, stuff like that. But anyways, at that particular time, I found the charge base, and I was like, you know, I really need a charge base for my Xbox One. So I was really, you know, going to go ahead and buy this anyway. And he usually asks for 15 for this, and I know retail at the store is like 25 or 30 bucks for this charge base. But at that time, they were still unloading their truck and getting all their stuff on the tables, and he was busy with customers, and his son was unloading all the stuff. I asked his son how much he wanted for this. He said $5. I'm like, oh shit, $5, okay. So I took advantage of this opportunity that shone, and I went ahead and found the PS3 one too as well. I was like, will you take $5 a piece for these? He was like, sure. So I gave him a $20 bill. He went to his dad to get change, and he asked him what did he sell, and I walked over there to get my change, and I had these two in my hand, and he told him in Spanish, you know, I need $10 back for change. I understand Spanish a little bit here and there, but I just can tell by his tone that he was talking to his son that he was pissed. And he gave me the change, and he didn't even give me a bag. That's how mad he was. But he was like telling his son, I guess, not to lower the price. I told you the price, you know, stick with it, blah blah blah. And I just walked off. That was probably, I felt bad for the kid, but that was probably the best opportunity I got to get cheap charge bases. So the boxes are fucked up on them, you know, but whatever. I test both of them out. Both of the charge bases work fine. The rechargeable batteries on the Xbox One work fine. So I got a steal on those charge bases. I saved like $40, $50 on that shit, and I really needed it, so very happy to get that. The last two things I picked up from that flea market, first thing was Trapt. I don't know much about this game, but you know, it looks badass. When I was like looking at the art in the back, and I don't know nothing about this game at the time, and I was really thinking about just leaving it there, but I was like, you know, I don't see this game often. And from the selection of games that was on that table, it was being sold by a lady, and she had like clothes on the table, and her selection of games, it seemed like it was her son's. You know, he had like Final Fantasy 10, 10-2. He had some other like RPGs I already had. So apparently, like, whoever, if it was her son, her nephew, whatever it was, their taste in games was pretty different. You know, it wasn't generic. So I picked it up, you know, just because I saw that, and I talked to Crack Lotus a little bit. He said he hadn't played this game, but it looks like, you know, a game he would have liked to play, and it looks like a pretty fun ass game, or crazy dark game at that. But I paid $8 for that. Actually, I take that back. No, I paid $6 for that. She wanted $8. I talked her down to $6. So definitely will try this out. I'm like going into this game like completely blind. So, and the next game I got from that lady was Lost Odyssey 360. Now this is the game that I was talking about earlier that will make me fire up that 360 again. I heard nothing but great things about Lost Odyssey, and probably the best RPG on the system. And I bought this game for my cousin for his birthday years ago, and he even told me it was a very fun RPG, and I never picked it up for myself. So complete, great shape. That kid, whoever he was, took very good care of his game. So very happy to get this, $6 as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all my pickups for the past whatever so often long it's been since my old shit up to my new stuff. So let me know what you guys think. I really like to hear your opinions about, you know, everything. So I don't think I have anything else left to say. So until next time, guys, Lost Gamer 8519, and I'm going to sign off. Peace.